Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's show. I want to first of all let you know that a few things are different this morning, right? So you don't get to see my beautiful smiling face. You get to see my beautiful smiling eyes because I am actually masked up in solidarity with my friends Nikisha and Krista in Atlanta and Olympia, respectively, who are joining us today from their Dancing Goats coffee bar locations. Hello, folks. How are you this morning?
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
And another thing I want to show you, usually I would probably have this logo up that you see over here, boop, 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 right there. But I'm not going to have that up today because where are we? Yes, we are Bat Dwarf from Bronson Coffee Roasters, but we are actually in our Dancing Goats locations. So that logo goes up today so that we can talk about our retail stores because that's what we want to talk about today. So I want to just first of all say hello. I have a lot of time and experience in Olympia, but I'd like to hear about how your stores are doing down in Atlanta right now.
Well, the stores are doing really well, considering everything that's going on. We have new setups within the stores in which we're doing everything right at the window to go. And I'll give you a little peep of what that looks like right now. But right now we're at the Decatur location, and everything is done right outside.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we have a little pickup area right here.
Aww.
It's also for our to-go orders that are online at Toast on the Toast Takeout app. And then we have our lovely people in here making our drinks.
The Toast Takeout app. You know what? I would love to call out, see if my producers this morning can locate that for us, so we can put it
Yeah.
into our comments. So that's a call out for the producers here to see if we can get the Toast Takeout app put into the
Yep.
comments for both locations.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Krista, did you see all that sunshine?
That's like the first thing I saw. Always. I'm in a sweater over here, like typical me. It's a little cloudy and I put on like a fleece. I mean, that's how you know where I'm from.
Krista, can we take a look at the store there and see how downtown Goats is doing?
Yeah. I'm at the downtown coffee house. So we actually allow folks in since our store is so spacious. We've got these adorable little goats for folks to wait on. So you know where you are. Some plexiglass. We've got hand sanitizer. Godzilla's helping protect as well. Yeah, nothing too crazy other than you just can't sit down right now. So
Yeah, but that's
okay.
nice.
Feels
That
good.
it looks so interesting without any of the table. Well, interesting is one
Yeah.
word. It looks weird without any of
Yes.
the tables.
We miss our customers dearly. We miss the folks that would sit and read by the fireplace. We miss, all the meetings. But they're still coming in. They just don't stay for very long.
Yeah. And it's same for Atlanta, correct? Everything is oriented to have walk-up service to be able to get all the drinks that they would usually get, but just no sitting down inside the stores.
Correct. The only store that we have available seating at right now is the Ponce City Market location, and their patio is open.
And that patio is so huge, right? So
Yeah, the patio is huge, and the fine people at Ponce City Market have actually taken over to sanitize and clean the patio regularly throughout the day. So that way, the people who do sit out there are sitting in a clean space.
So what have you noticed, from the beginning of when we first had, the pandemic changes, right? And we had pretty hard lockdowns, and then things shifted to slowly getting our businesses back in line. What have been like the big changes between 3 months ago and today, for example, Nikisha, in the Atlanta market?
Definitely how we're just doing business overall. We're so used to having people come in and chatting with our customers for long periods of time. So maintaining that personal feel and relationship between our customers and our staff while still having to keep our distance. I think that's been the biggest challenge so far, but somehow we've made it work. And then of course it started off kind of slow, and people just kind of had to get used to our new setup. But once they got the hang of things, then we started seeing more people come out, more people wanting to support our business, even if it was just with buying a gift card to use for later. So our support from the community has actually been really amazing and so encouraging during this time.
That's great. Have you found a similar experience in Olympia, Krista?
100%. You know, we kept one cafe open for the duration. You know, the tasting room's closed until further notice. We're just not sure how to make that one safe and what it used to be. The Dancing Goats closed for about a month and a half until we could also figure that small space out. And so the coffee house, we were in luck. Big, open, spacious, very safe. So thankfully, you know, from the beginning of all of this, a lot of our regulars very much were determined to make sure they came in, got their beans, checked in on us, you know, made sure we were okay. We've got a lot of great vendors. It's been nice to continue to work with people as closely as we have, and to continue to strengthen those relationships at a time like this. We very, very much miss our people sitting here, but we understand that it's just not the time for that. So the Toast Takeout app has been great, curbside, phone orders. We've got some pretty creative folks and have had a lot of fun just getting coffee to people.
I want to let you know that Brendan in Florida is saying hello to both of you in the comments.
Hi, Brendan.
It's good to see your faces.
Hi.
Hopefully we can meet you one day in real life.
Joshua, I have to say that in general, Batdorf has done an awesome job with making sure our staff is protected and getting us every piece of protection equipment and materials that we can even think of. So I think that's been another really big piece of encouragement for us to go to work to feel like we're still safe. And so I have to just throw that out there. Like, we've been really, really appreciative of Batdorf and the efforts that they put into making sure that we're taken care of.
I think that's really important to call out, Nikisha. I know that, you know, sitting in Olympia, that this situation, the way it's kind of worked its way through the country, the world, obviously, I have felt really supported and comfortable by the partners I work with, all of you, my friends, co-workers, and also, you know, leadership in the organization. I can say that without any reservation, that it's been disturbing just because the whole thing is disturbing, but I have never once, you know, felt in any way compromised. And I think that's really a testament to the value of relationships that we work on. You know, are we perfect? Of course not, because relationships are always changing and evolving. But it really just, for me, it just, you know, being able to have a place where I felt safe to do my work, and the fact that we were able to continue doing our work is great. And I hope that I think our customers probably feel the same way, right? I mean, because we have been, you know, right on the cutting edge of not just following recommendations, but being really clear about the space we're creating for people. And so I think that's a testament to all, you know, to the work of all of us, right? When we say we're grateful for Batdorf, obviously our leadership is out there at the front of it, making the decisions and putting the resources where they need to be. And then it's all of us as well, respecting each other and our customers. And that's just been, I mean, as hard as it's been, I'm really proud to be a part of it. And I think you guys probably are too. It's been great watching the stores. And that's why I'm so happy to have you here today to get you into this platform and to hopefully do some more visits directly with the retail operations that you both lead in both those markets. So I wanted to ask another question about so we have the Toast Takeout app has been put up so people can see that. If you're in the Olympia area, or even I would say Tacoma, um, or South Sound, as we call it, or anywhere in the giant city of Atlanta, please use that app and go visit these amazing stores that these great retail leaders are at the head of. And I
And
would
while
ask,
you're in the app, you can get the loyalty program. So you can actually
okay,
sign up from there to get the rewards, and you start accruing points very quickly. And it's been so much fun to have that for customers, especially at a time like this.
well, that's great. Tell me a little bit about the experience as the app has grown. Were you using it in either location before we had the shutdowns and the changes?
It launched, Toast launched their takeout app right when this happened. The timing couldn't have been better. Nikisha and I've wanted something like this for a very long time, so it came at the perfect time, and we got to test it out, and have worked very closely with them to make it work for our customers coast to coast.
And
And
essentially, it's going to become our new normal moving forward. It started out as kind of like a tester to see how we felt about it, but we've gotten such great feedback. Yeah, we've gotten such great feedback. I can't see us going backwards.
that's great news. And I hope, you mentioned, Nikisha, that connection that we have at in the retail space with our customers, with our regulars who we see, we become part of their lives, and they're part of our lives. How is that been able to? How has the app been able to kind of help with that, or even fit into that kind of model of customer service?
Well, it's certainly made people more comfortable with coming to our stores and getting some of their favorite coffees. And it's not so detached, because when they come to pick up, they're seeing the regular faces that's been there for months or for years even. So they get to at least say, "Hey, it's so good to see you." So we still have a bit of a connection there with our customers, but it makes them more comfortable to come in and support us. So
That's great to hear, and I really want to call out for folks. We have the app up now, and to really let folks know, the reason we're here on our Facebook pages and on Twitter today is to let folks know that we've had a great, I think, a really good experience in adapting to this, and the app is a good example of that. And there's another example I want to talk about real quick. And for this, I'm going to take off my face mask, if that's okay here, because I'm going to have to taste something. And the hardest part of our jobs, right, is drinking coffee. We have a new product which you've probably seen us reference, which is our Goats to Go. I have one here, which you can probably see on the screen right now. Nikisha, can you tell us a little bit about what this is and how it works for folks?
Well, essentially, it's a way for people to for customers and guests to get their favorite iced drinks at home. And we bottled up some of our most popular iced drinks: iced latte, iced mocha. You can get flavors in the iced latte, cold brew coffee, and iced chai. And we bottled it up, made it super simple for people to just come and pick up. And yep, there it is right there. And once they get it home, they can just use it however they see fit. And people so far have been loving it, and it tastes delicious.
I see that. Yeah, we have all the different possibles. You can get it as a chai too, right? So
Correct. Mm-hmm.
wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to try some. So I went down to Olympia recently and got one of these because I was excited to give it a try. How many servings would you say are in one of these? It's 64 ounces. Is that right?
You can have eight 8-ounce drinks or 4 16-ounce drinks. So it just depends on how many folks you're trying to share it with.
Right. Oh, so this would be great for like going to outside to picnic or even like to go on a hike or something, right?
I
Just
took
throw,
I took some
Yeah.
camping 2 weeks ago. The weekends that we soft launched it, I took the iced mocha and the iced coffee, and my family drank it so fast.
I know I only really know the Olympia market or our seasons in the Northwest. I don't fully understand Atlanta's seasons. I imagine it's like ice drink time all year long in Atlanta. Am I wrong in that, or is that closer? Is that close?
Honestly, sometimes I don't understand Atlanta seasons, but it pretty much, yeah, almost year round we get orders for ice drinks. We're pretty much right into summer now, so we're at 89, 90-degree days every day. So I think it works out really well here.
Good, good, awesome. And what's it like to make them, Krista? Like in the shop?
Super easy. I think a lot easier than folks realize. The only time it presents a challenge is if we're really busy. But we treat it like a French press or a coffee to go box, something that we let folks know, hey, we're super busy. Can we just get a 10, 15-minute lead? And our staff actually really enjoys the making them, especially like on the fly. So it's just surprisingly easy, which is really nice.
Nikisha, Krista, I know it's busy for you, and I really appreciate your time for coming to talk to everybody here. We have a loyal group of folks who watch, and then hundreds who watch later as well, beyond just the live moment. So I wanted to ask, is there anything else you'd like to say to everybody before we sign off today?
I would just like to thank everybody who has continually supported us during this time, who has given us so many words of encouragement, who has dropped off homemade masks. Our community has just been awesome, and we're so, so appreciative for you.
My thoughts exactly. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't without the folks that have supported us since the beginning of time. Multi-generations, family, friends, people we see maybe only once a year, folks we see every day. Every person that's come in and has shown us kindness and patience, and people who have called that we can help and that have helped us with things. It's the greatest feeling being here and doing what we love, and then having that community. It's been a wild couple of months, and we are hopeful for the rest of the year. Keep having fun, keep enjoying our community, keep coming up with really tasty, fun drinks.
Yeah, I'll pipe in just to say a final word, and I don't. You are amazing, both of you and your teams. They really are. I know for me, having been in coffee for 25 years now, I went through a bit of a depression when this all began, just because I love what I do for Batdorf, and this has been a whole new thing to learn how to do, and it's been really fun, and it's definitely stretched me out a little bit. But what I missed more than anything else was not just being in our cafes, but visiting our wholesale customers, because like most folks in coffee, I started in retail, and I spent years and years behind the bar. And that's just the heart of the business for me. And I know there's this whole other aspect of our roasting and our sourcing, and all of that is, of course, central to what we do. But in my heart, always, it's the retail location is the center for what we do. It's the cafe, and it's the communities that are built around those. And so I just want to, without crying about it, just thank you so much for the work you've done to get us through this. As we move forward, I know this isn't over, and just the strength that you've shown, the leadership you've shown in holding these communities together that we're so lucky to be a part of is just really admirable. And so I just wanted to express that to you and thank you again, face to face.
Thank you, Joshua, and also thank you to, I don't know if any of our staff is watching this, thank you to all of the baristas that have really stuck through this thing the whole time. Couldn't have done it without them.
Yeah, it's incredible what our team has come together to do, all the way from the retail baristas, Dave, Larry, and Sherry. We're all in this together, and it's nice to feel that and to have each other.
Yeah.
Although I don't get to see you, Josh, like I used to. and Nikisha. You know, it's these are fun. These little check-ins. It feels really good to still feel that connection to our people near and far.
Yeah. So, all right. I'll end the call now so you can get back to your stores. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a great 4th of July. However you celebrate, it's going to be interesting this year. And I look forward to talking to you soon. And I really look forward to visiting you again, Krista. And I really look forward to, to visiting the Atlanta stores because I've never been. So.
Good. We'll see you.
We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. That awkward moment when we end our calls, right? Trying to click them out of existence. Folks, thanks so much for being here today. And again, you know, our retail leadership, you know, starting obviously out of Olympia, but being realized through our leaders, Krista and Nikisha, down through all of our shift managers and the barista staff on the floors. They're amazing, and I'm so proud that I get to work with them. You know what I do? I just sit and talk with people. I mean, it's needed, it's necessary, right? It's a part of our business. We have to have it. But when I really think about the folks, you know, who are keeping this running, it's, you know, our production team, our roasters, our delivery people, and then the folks in the retail shops, and then it's all of our wholesale customers, and then it's all of you, right? It's amazing to be a part of this and to continue to welcome you here to this space and to others. So, if you're in either of our retail hubs, in Olympia, in Atlanta, or soon to be in Tacoma, by all means, please come down to the stores. Use the Toast app for pre-order. You can do curbside pickup. You can visit. You won't see their smiles, but you'll see their eyes smiling at least. Have a great day. I won't see you tomorrow, so I will wish you a happy Independence Day, happy 4th of July, however you celebrate that. Again, it's going to be different this year. I hope you stay safe, take care of each other, wear your masks when you're out, and continue to enjoy coffee as we learn how to turn our homes into cafes.